right before her own very eyes. Suddenly, Amaka shouted and said, "What have I done to myself, oh?" But the doctor said, "Sir, there is a problem." Ichie was really scared. He asked, "Doctor, please talk to me." The doctor told him that he has to give them permission to operate on his wife. Also, that it is either the mother or the baby that will be saved. He asked Ichie, whom does he want to save? He told Ichie to sign whom he wanted to save. Immediately, Ichie said, "Please save my wife. My wife has been my best friend. Life will be meaningless without her. And what is the point of bringing a child to this world without the mother? Save my wife. She can always conceive another. Please save her." Immediately, Uloma was prepared for surgery, while Ichie paced around the hospital, worried and praying that Uloma will come back to him safe and alive. Hours later, one of the doctors came out of the theater. Ichie held his shirt and said, "Doctor, where is my wife?" Then the doctor said, "Congratulations, Ichie. Both mother and son made it alive." Ichie couldn't believe what he just heard. He said, "Mother and son?" The doctor told him that they too were surprised, but that God did a miracle. "You have a healthy son, sir. Congratulations once again, Ichie," the doctor said. Few weeks later, Uloma was back home with her baby. The news of her delivery had spread round the community, and so many people were happy for her, except her co-wife, Amaka. However, the baby was named Miracle. As years passed, Uloma's son Miracle was growing. She made sure she taught him good morals. The boy was growing into that son everyone desired to have. He was respectful, obedient, hardworking, and very intelligent. In fact, everybody loved Miracle. Amaka, on the other hand, hated him so much. She saw him as a competitor for her son. She just wanted Miracle out of the way. She pitched her own son against Miracle. She always tells her son that Miracle is not his brother, rather that he was his competitor that wants to share his father's wealth with him. She made her son hate Miracle too. One day, Amaka planned to finally take Miracle out of the way. She sent her son out to collect money from a friend. Then, she waited for Miracle to return from school. She then asked Miracle to eat the food she kept on the table. Immediately, she quickly went to her neighbor's house, hoping to come back where he must have died, so that nobody will suspect her. Amaka had laced the food with some poisonous substance. When Miracle got to where the food was, he suddenly remembered that his mother warned him not to eat Amaka's food again. Then he left the food and went straight to eat what his mother kept for him. Afterwards, he locked himself in his mother's room and slept off. On his way to where his mother sent him, the sun was too much, so Amaka's son decided to go back home with the intention of going back when the sun had come down in the evening. He entered the house through another entrance so that his mother won't see him. When he entered the house, he saw the food and he ate it. Immediately, he started having stomach pain. He then let out a very loud cry, calling, "Mama!" Amaka heard this loud scream coming from her house, and thinking that it was Miracle, she told her neighbor that they should quickly rush to the house, that something bad must have happened to Miracle. But lo and behold, when they got there, she met her own son on the floor. He took his last breath and gave up the ghost right before her own very eyes. Suddenly, Amaka shouted and said, "What have I done to myself, oh?" Eventually, she confessed all her evil deeds. Ichi was very mad at her and vowed never to forgive her. The king ordered that she be banished from the community, never to return again. Ichi apologized to his wife, and finally, peace returned to their home. So that is the end of my story. Did you enjoy it? Let me know if you enjoyed it in the comment section. I would love to read from you. So in this story, there are so many moral lessons that we can draw from here. I'm going to drop some, and I would also like you to tell me what you two learned. So one is that we should be mindful of the people we take advice from. Even if you allow people to advise you, filter the ones you work with. Because Amaka and Uloma were actually living happily together until Amaka took her sister's advice, and that was how everything changed in their home. Also, we should not return evil for good, as in the case of Amaka. When someone does us good, we should endeavor to pay the person back good again and not with evil. Thirdly, we should be patient and we should always learn to put our trust in God, because at the due time, in God's own very time, everything we ever wish and pray for will definitely come to us. Lastly, this particular one is to every woman out there who is waiting and praying for the fruit of the womb. I just want to let you know that God sees and hears your cries. You will definitely carry your own children soon, because the Bible made us to understand that none shall be barren in the land. Just continue trusting in God. Very soon, in due time, you too will testify. Because according to the Bible, in the book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 11, it says, "They that trust in God shall never be put to shame." You too shall testify, and your testimony will be heard worldwide. So let me know what you also learn from this story, because I would love to learn from you too. I would love to read from you in the comment section. See you on our next story. Bye bye and God bless.